We were right, guys. And XRP is truly the chosen one. Why? This comes from John Reed Stark. Okay? Quote, if a crash happens, we will all be impacted. This is why the SEC needs to fix current securities laws. End quote. So who is this person who stated this? Well, he was a former chief SEC Office of Internet Enforcement, guys. Don't you guys see? And if I'm not mistaken, John Reed Stark called USDT a Ponzi scheme due to the lack of reserve audits. Well, you look at that, right? So I'm pretty sure he has given some criticism towards USDT and Tether, guys, and we stated the same things a long time ago, and how this will probably be the trigger towards all these coins dumping. Because remember, everything, all your coins and every coin within this crypto market, or 99.9% of these coins, are tethered to USDT, right? It's every coin has a pairing to USDT. So the consequences of Tether crashing will be devastating. It was documented, guys. So key takeaways and recommendations. Now, using this article, we did our best to present you the risks that come with USDT. Do keep in mind that having only Tether holdings, LTDs, superficial audited financial reports makes it quite impossible to precisely evaluate USDT's liquidity and ability to face a new wave of redemptions. Still, according to our analysis, Tether holdings, LTDs, cash-like reserve might have been drained by the recent $9 billion redemption wave. This is quite alarming, as a major USDT DPEG event, large and prolonged in time, would have devastating consequences on the crypto market. Look at that, right? And we were the first people to say, guys. Now, could this happen in the near future, right, where Tether goes down? Remember, Tether is a part of America, guys, right? Because they bought the debt of America. It's only when America goes down is when Tether goes down too, right? Which I give it a high chance of happening. And then it trickles down to what? The crypto market. Devastating consequences. Devastating. That's scary. Given that USDT is used as the base currency on some of the largest exchanges, e.g. Binance and every exchange out there, it would have eroded investors' confidence since there is little use for an unstable stablecoin. Right? It's funny why it's called a stablecoin, but it's actually, in reality, unstable in due time. Is everything but positive. Market sentiments on USDT and its peg to the USD has not been fully established. Thus, some volatility is expected. If not, and if USDT causes a systemic shock, regulators will likely step in. Right? If a crash happens, we'll all be impacted. They need to fix the loss quickly, guys. If a crash happens, regulators will likely step in. Look at that. Told you guys. It's only when they're not going to do it right now. It's only when, wow, that's crazy how it's documented as well, and they stated it. It's only when everyone loses their money, that's when the regulations will come in, right? Because then there needs to be a solution because of retail crying. This would eventually prove beneficial to the crypto market as a whole, right? And they're going to say it was a good thing. Because at the end, now we have regulations, and this will never happen again. JPMorgan, well, what I mean is by Tether dying, right, or another coin dying, because now you have to follow their rules and laws, right? Which we could have prevented if they chose to go after Tether a long time ago, which is now. JPMorgan is predicting the demise of Tether as well. Sure, you could disagree with me, but are you really going to ignore the bold calls of smart money? JPMorgan foresees decreased use of Tether with upcoming stablecoin regulations, right? With Europe likely put indirect pressure on Tether as as its attractiveness would diminish relative to stablecoins with more transparency, and this is where RLUSD comes into play. Okay, when we talk about RLUSD time will only shine when Tether goes down, right? And yes, it is sinister to think this way, but Ripple doesn't care because they know. Insight: Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin is gaining traction with a $160 million dollar supply and a growing number of Ethereum addresses holding the token. But this will balloon, right? This will skyrocket when money flees from Tether into different stablecoins such as USDC. But is USDC even legit and safe at that, right? The true test of all these coins will happen during the collapse, where all these coins will probably vanish and a few will remain, right? Most of them will be gone. The entire United States capital market gets unlocked on the passing of the stablecoin bill, right? So once this is all set in stone, guys, these laws and regulations and bills are passed, then the crypto market will 100% flourish. Till then, I don't know. But this challenge for Tether would likely apply to the DeFi space, where Tether is widely used as a source of collateral and liquidity, right? Tether's reports are still lacking a full and detailed asset breakdown and independent audits, they said. Look at that. There are significant price risks associated with assets other than United States Treasury bills. Tether will not go down because they're holding America's T-bills, guys. Okay, only when America goes down. It's that simple, which I do believe it will. Right? They're planning it. It's like setting the stage, guys. All there needs to be a trigger. Just one event can take everything down. And that's where XRP will shine, right after the fact. If you told me 10 years ago from Eleanor Tourette that I'll be glued to my phone watching a bunch of securities lawyers educate the government about how to regulate technology code on a Friday afternoon, I would have said you were crazy, yet here we are. Right? But these things do take slow in time, guys. It's like a turtle moving, but they just need some fire, right? A spark to ignite it all, and everything will happen quickly. Now, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, guys, but honestly, it should happen. Founder and managing director of Valhalla Capital is seeking a $500 billion restitution for XRP holders from the SEC. This is crazy because, look at this. This initiative aims to secure $500 billion in compensation for XRP token holders who suffered losses due to the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. That's crazy. Imagine if that actually happened. The lawsuit, initiated in December 2020, triggered a historic sell-off around XRP, causing exchanges to delist the token. As a result, XRP's price plummeted by about 75%, dropping to 17 cents just days after the SEC's lawsuit announcement. And that was just by one news event. XRP dropped by 75%. And that was nothing, right? We all knew it was a show. Other people didn't care. Other people were scared. Imagine if Tether were to go down. Look at that. XRP doesn't have pairings, or it may have pairings with some other coins, but it's not as dramatic as what? Tether USDT having every pair known to mankind. If this news dropped XRP by 75%, what do you think will the Tether news drop these coins by? I'll just clearly say 90% plus easily. Then if you add America dying, 99% plus. So now Valhalla Capital's advisor specifically mentioned the $500 billion payback in a tweet last month. However, with the SEC dropping its lawsuit against Ripple this month, prominent XRP community figure Crypto Airy has drawn renewed attention to this bold move. Crypto Airy revealed that her sources indicated more details on the $500 billion XRP payback would suffice or would surface in the coming days. In his tweet from last month, the team mentioned that his team would welcome over 76,000 XRP holders into their crypto justice collision, and we'll be seeking at least $500 billion, guys. I wish that happened, but you know how the government plays, and they don't play fair. You know this, right? They do not play fair at all. Right here, 500 billion. That would be the craziest turnaround in history, guys. Though, is it going to happen? Right. If XRP's price were to go to $8 to $10, this would equate to a market cap of around $500 billion, right? So either they give that 500, guys, or they pump XRP price to about that market cap. Is that the same? Not really, not necessarily, but it's pretty good though. I don't know if this will happen, guys, right? Which I don't think it will. But if it were to ever happen, it would just be a complete blessing. Literally. It would truly be a complete blessing, guys. Seems like more people are possibly leaving. Well, my friends, it's time I retired this account on Twitter and X. Right? A lot of people are, I guess, leaving. I don't know, guys. But right where all these major events are about to take place. Right? Right where these major events are about to take place. So in my opinion, let us be safe rather than sorry, right? One question I don't know if anybody has asked, which I know from maybe years ago people have, but people were asking during the collapse, would you trust certain wallets and stuff? I don't even know myself, guys, right? I don't know if I could trust any wallet. Maybe cold storages, right? Could be a beautiful play, but in the end, it's unknown territory, right? Best play right now is this cold storage such as Ledger. I do have an affiliate link down here below, but I'm waiting for Ripple to come out with their own wallet. We'll see though what happens with that. Again, let us prepare, not financial advice. What is that? So, face mazes. See ya.